Hi.
Hi Mariam, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to our office of Act for Transformation and our Um-Welthaus here in Aalen in Gründerstraße 9.
Thank you for your invitation. I'm really interesting to see what's happening here. So I'm surprised you have like a lot of things around. So can you tell me a little bit about you?
Yeah, of course, I will show you around with pleasure. So let's start here. Like this is our info point. It's about activities in Aalen, taking place about peace and intercultural topics, and also about environment protection. So people can come here, they can take some flyers. For example, this is about the Peace Week taking place in Aalen. There are some different activities, and we try to inform the public about the activities related to peace. And you can also see here, it's more about the topic of environment protection. People can bring their old mobile phones when they are not working anymore, and they can throw them in this box, and then they will get recycled. So before the war in Ukraine started, this room was used for exhibitions for school classes and also interested people from Aalen. Here were different exhibitions about climate change, about clean water, for example, also about peace activists from different parts of the world. Or also we had one exhibition about diversity in Caucasus region. And then the public could come. We made advertisement for the events which were taking place here, and they could come and visit us. And our multipliers, our youth, our volunteers, and also our trainers, they made here different guiding tours for different target groups. But now, as we can see, since the start of the war in Ukraine, everything changed also in this room. And we started to build up here a second-hand shop. So people who have clothes can bring them here, and we are ordering them and sorting them out. And then people who need clothes, doesn't matter if it's Ukrainian people or people from other countries or other regions, they can come here and they can take the clothes for free. We have clothes for women, also for men, and also for children. And we also have different games and different items for the kitchen. And we have here also some area for children when they would like to play something or to paint during their parents are looking here for gloves. And we also have the kicker for the youth who are coming, and they can play kicker with our volunteers.
Now we are in Act for Transformation main office, so let's see what's happening inside. Hi! It's still me. So, what's happening in this room?
Yeah, welcome to our main office room here in Aalen, and this is our, let's say, creative workshop or creative room, where we are planning our projects, we are working on the new projects, we are collecting all the documents we need for our donors, and also we are talking a lot, especially in Zoom, with our partner organizations in different countries. And yeah, here is working in the moment, normally here is sitting Ingrid, our bookkeeper, and she is responsible with this computer to do everything about our finances. And then we have our office administration. Her name is Heidrun. She is also working here part-time. And we have Jürgen, who is program coordinator for the Ukraine aid work, for the volunteer service, and also for peace education projects in Germany. And he's also working here in the office. And together with them, there are lovely volunteers from different countries, like for example, Maria. Yeah, we have volunteers from Georgia, we have volunteers from Sudan normally, and from South Sudan. And they are working here with us a half year or 1 year, and they are involved in all of the activities in the office, and also they are involved in project places all around the city of Aalen. So our work is very much related to the SDGs, to the Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations. And that's why sometimes we are also protesting. For example, this is a protest about climate change, so that we say that people should save energy and to raise awareness about this. And yeah, as said, the SDGs, they are very important for us because we would like to contribute to them with our work. And we do a lot of workshops about SDGs, for example, about peace, about environment protection, about gender equality, about intercultural living together. And we have many trainers working with us. We have trainer networks here in Germany, but also we are supporting networks in Georgia, in Armenia, in Ukraine, in Sudan, in Uganda, in different countries. And for the ones here in Germany, we have developed these bags. They are very useful because a trainer can just come here and take them for the work and for the workshop with youth groups or adults. And they have different topics. For example, here is one trainer bag about fair fashion. Then we have something about chocolate and about coffee, and here is a peace bag. And for example, also about climate change. And let's see in one of these bags. So there are different materials inside normally. Like here now there are a lot of handbooks and for example here are pictures which the trainer then also can use during the workshops with the groups. And in each bag there is different material, always related to the topic. For example, this one is also related, this is cotton, and this is normally in the fair fashion trainer bag. And then the trainers can come and take the bags and go to the schools or to the groups. This is the bag about chocolate. And in this bag we have different materials. Like in our workshops we always try to include all senses of the participants, so that they can feel something, that they can hear something and also taste something. And for example, here is inside a part of a bag where cacao beans are stored. And we also have a world map inside, so the participants can see where cacao is produced and where it's consumed. We have different cards, which can also be used to make a play with the participants. And then also here we have something to smell and to see and to taste also. So for example, this here is cacao, and it has a very strong smell, so I can already smell it. And these are cacao beans. And normally we give to the participants a little bit of these beans, and they can taste it, how it tastes, because we don't have so many times opportunity to taste these raw cacao beans. And it's very good, especially also for children and youth, that they can have different impressions in the workshops. And also there are some different games inside. Like this one is especially for children. And then trainer manuals, pictures, and everything what the trainer or facilitator can use during such workshop about cacao and chocolate. And in each our bags there are these different materials, and we try to develop them, we try to find new and to create new bags for all our topics. The idea of Um-Welthaus and of our office here is also to be an info point for example, teachers, for trainers, for people living here in Aalen and also in other regions. So interested people can come here, they can get consultation, and they can also borrow books or movies of our library. And the library is related to the Sustainable Development Goals and to the fields of our work. So we split it in environment education, in peace education, in global learning. and in intercultural learning. And in each of these boxes we have different materials, and in this part then we have the books related to this topic and also the movies. And yeah, interested people can come and they can borrow the materials and also use it for their own work or for the work with their school classes. And yeah, there is everything, like it's from manuals for trainers, different movies, more educational ones, but also like the Hollywood movies who are related to the topics. There are different books. For example, here we have a book about Berta von Suttner. She was a peace activist from Austria who also lived several times in Georgia, in Tbilisi and in Sukhumvit. And she was a close friend of Mrs. Dadiani, Ekaterine. Hey Mariam, what are you doing?
I'm just preparing because we are waiting for the children. We have kids group and we host them once in the week. Actually, we want to host them more and help them for the homeworks. So in future we plan to host them 4 times per week. I think they have nice time here and we do our best to host them nicely. And yes, time to time, in few minutes they will be here.
Ah, great! So there will be now some life in this room.
Yes.
Nice.